Pittsburgh is one giant community, but within that community are many smaller groups for people to meet up and enjoy similar activities, whether that's hiking, cars, or doggy dates. But there's a new Instagram page quickly grabbing attention. It's called the Pittsburgh Fatties Social Club, and it promises to create a more fat-friendly city. Joining me now live over Zoom to talk all about it is the woman behind it, Emily Anderson. Emily, thank you for taking the time to join us tonight.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Can you tell us about how you came up with the idea of the Pittsburgh Fatties Social Club?
Sure. So there's actually a lot of different fat positive social clubs all over the country. There's some in New York City. There's one that's really famous that's in Portland. And I've been teaching yoga here in Pittsburgh since 2018, specifically body positive and fat positive yoga. I recently left my corporate job to focus on that full time. And with that extra time and energy I had back, I was really inspired to create that community here because I have so many friends that say, oh, I wish we had, those events in Pittsburgh. I wish we had that type of community. And it was at the point where I was like, why not just start making it?
Right. I mean, I'm born and raised in Pittsburgh, and I never heard of anything like this until I stumbled on your page. You think you're the first?
In Pittsburgh, I don't think so. There was a body positive group that was on Facebook a few years ago. I don't think it really had as much activity anymore. And I think now, especially as lockdown was changing, people are just ready to get out there and make new connections, make new friends. And that's part of why this has taken off so quickly.
And you're taking this idea to social media and quickly experienced some pushback already. I want to play a quick bite from one of your first posts.
I am a very strong believer of don't feed the trolls, just block and move on. This is not a debate page. It's not a place where we're going to debate or justify fat activism or fat positivity. This is just not the space for it.
What do you have to say to people who were those trolls or people who don't support your message?
I think they should take a yoga class. They need to
Namaste.
Just get out there and make a friend. I get that the word fat is really challenging for people, and not everyone who's larger bodied uses the word fat. There's so much shame as a culture around the idea of fat that it is a trigger for a lot of people, and people get angry about the idea of being comfortable in your body and kind of moving past diet culture. So I understand why people get so angry, but it just isn't the space for it. This is a space for people to feel safe being fat and being fat positive.
So you create this space, you get the followers. What happens next? What are some of the activities that are planned?
Yeah, so the goal is to have very low cost or free meetups at least once a month. Right now we're focusing on things that are outdoors. We're going to have a pool party meetup this month. We're planning on a clothing swap next month. And in October, we're going to be doing a fall hike. So a lot of activities that maybe some people who are larger bodied might not feel comfortable trying on their own or in just a general meetup group because there's some stigma, right, about going to the pool or going hiking. But as a community, we can do it in a way that is gentler and safer and makes more people feel comfortable trying new things.
Well, Emily, thank you so much for sharing about your page and for being so open and for joining us tonight.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.